Yo, what's good, boys? Welcome back to another video. Hope y'all are doing great today. I'm hitting you guys up with another Panthers franchise. I hope you guys really enjoyed the first episode. If you guys are excited and want this series to continue and you want 2 games per episode, please be sure to let me know by liking the video and dropping a comment down below. In today's video, we're going to be taking on the Arizona Cardinals, who are 1-0 and set an 82 overall with an 83 offense and an 81 defense. If you guys didn't catch the last episode, that was the first episode of this series. We went through all the preseason and played our week 1 game, so be sure to go back and watch that before continuing this one. And for those of you who did and need a reminder, we ended up coming out on top 17-10 against the Jaguars, even though we had a couple ugly picks with Bryce Young, which we definitely want to avoid today. Taking a look here at the NFL rosters, we're going to go ahead down to the Arizona Cardinals, who should be towards the top here, and go ahead and do a little bit of scouting. They have Kyler Murray sitting at an 81 overall, 92 speed, 93 excel, so he definitely can scramble. He's got 90 throw power, so he can throw the rock as well. Their running back is James Conner, 89 speed, 30 years old. Not too worried about him. I'm sure they'll pound the rock a lot, but unless they get to the goal line, I'm not too worried about it. My headphone cord came unplugged. That's great. Lovely to see that. The next part of their offense is where we need to worry a bit more because they do have Marvin Harrison Jr., 80 overall, 93 speed, 6'3" X factor. After that, it's a big drop off with Michael Wilson, Zay Jones, Greg Dortch. They have some tall receivers at their starting 3 and then a 5'7". I mean, I'm taller than this guy. That's crazy. At tight end, Trey McBride. He is their best player on offense. On defense, he's a beast. He's 87 speed, 6'4" at tight end. We're probably going to be responsible for him a majority of the time playing at the linebacker, so can't let him have a day. Their offensive line is 83, 76, 80, 78, and 75. Nothing insane, but definitely not a bad offensive line. And then Zaven Collins coming off the edge at 85 speed for a rusher. That's pretty good there. Josh Sweat, 85 speed, 86 overall. They've got some pressure, definitely. And then Calais Campbell, still pushing at 39 years old. Likely his last season in the NFL, if you guys do pay attention. 72 speed, but he's 6'8". He's a big boy. Their linebacker core overall doesn't seem too crazy. They've got a little bit of speed, but nothing to where the guys have great play rec. Corners, we can definitely take advantage of. Their number 1 corner being Garrett Williams with 88 speed. After that, it's Sean Murphy Bunting. He's a beast. Will Johnson, rookie, probably going to be a great star in the future, but nothing I'm concerned with now. And then Max Melton, 93 speed, 5'11". So we've got the height definitely, and pretty evenly matched on the speed. Jalen Thompson back there at safety. I like him a lot. He's a great guy. And then Budda Baker. He's been one of the best safeties in the league for a while. Still a superstar at 29. So that is something to keep an eye out for. And then just their special teamers. So yeah, I honestly think this is going to be a great game. I think we're pretty evenly matched. Let's go prove that right now. Taking a look at their rankings too, it looks like they had 293 passing yards last week. So they threw for the 2nd most in the league. So they definitely want to toss the rock around. All right, for this game here, I am going to actually try to edit our uniforms. I would like to wear the blue. I feel like the Panthers don't wear that enough, honestly. Yeah, this is clean. The blue jersey with the black helmet. All right, we are starting with the ball here, and it looks like my uniform change did not save. We love that from EA. That's okay, because you don't have to look good to play good. You could just be better. And we've actually got a pretty decent lane here. We're going to get up to the 32. Nice return. Coming out to start, I would like to set the tone on this game and try to hit a nice deep play action. So that's exactly the formation we're going to come out in. And you know, Bryce is actually going to take off. First down on the scramble from Bryce Young. Good play. We saw how many rushing yards they gave up last week. There's really no reason for us to think that they won't do the exact same thing here. I'm going to flip this play over, and I think as long as we can get Budda Baker blocked. Nope, I was way off. -5 yards, starting just where we left off last game. Again, just bottled up. Like, we're just not hitting our blocks. It's actually frustrating to watch your players just not block. So now we're going deep. We got Sanders on an out route there, McMillan on a streak out of the backfield, and Thielen as well. We're going to get almost sacked and incomplete. And now we're punting. Great. Now, normally I don't punt, but in this, for sake of accuracy to the real season, I'd like to actually punt. Gotta remember to put some backspin on these. Oh, I was so close. All right, starting off, we're on Roseboom. This is a run. It's not. I left my zone. And that's the guy I literally was just talking about, saying we can't give up a lot of yards to. Trey McBride. Corners I want by overall. I need JC over Marvin Harrison Jr. pretty much as often as possible. Oh, overran that. 2nd and 5. Good tackle. James Conner last week, 17 carries for 70 yards. Not bad, but no touchdowns. Didn't see the end zone. This looks like another run. It's a QB. QB keeper, and Kyler Murray goes down 3rd and 6. I imagine they come out in a pass here. We're going to play inside underneath. I'm on Ransom. I'm here to help guard Connor if need be. He's running an out route. Ooh, good breakup. Wanted that pick, but we'll take it. We're going to be getting the ball right back. All right, I really don't want to be running by Buddha or... Yeah, okay. I like this run a bit better just because the superstar's on the left. And again, just no blocks. Sanders actually, for the sake of the run game, might have to go to tight end too. Because he is great for passing, but that man can't block to save his life. Even our guard there just got kind of bitched. All right, Sanders, I was just talking bad about you because you can't block. Can you do the thing that I think you're good at and get open here? No, you cannot. This punt is going everywhere. Oh, Corey Thornton. Oh, hit with the fumble, and we pick it up. What a hit. I don't know who that was. I might have to go back and check, but absolutely laid out that Cardinals punt returner. I think that was Greg Dortch, the guy who was saying I'm literally taller than, the 5'7" receiver. So I'm saying, like, I'd rather have a slow 6'5" receiver in this game than a fast 5'6". Like, the size is a lot more important than people give it credit for. That's going to get us to 1st and goal inside the 7. Let's see if we can get anything going here with this run. Rico Dowdle wants that running back 1 job, and shit, we might have to give him a chance at this rate. But Chuba pushes forward for the touchdown. Panthers are on the board, 7-0. And that's basically like we scored on our first drive. A couple punts in between, but no one's counting. Got to be a bit more cautious. I'm going to pinch this line here. I want Derrick Brown right in the middle to fill this out. Boom. Knocked down. I will say, I don't know if that's true for everybody. I find it a lot easier to hit stick and tackle in Madden compared to college football. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's programmed that way because these guys are professionals, but it is impossible, it feels like, to get good hit sticks. As I say that, they almost break a hit stick, which I felt was pretty good. 3rd and 2. What do they want? We're going to play the inside here. He's going to take off. Okay, Trayvon Moore, not bad. Big stuff by Derrick Brown. We love to see that. Good stuff, DB. That's a 99 overall defensive tackle. Not a lot of things get by him. For good reason, he's one of the best in the league. It's a screen. It was up to me and I missed it. Dang, that should not have gone for as far as it did. Do they run it here on 3rd and 3? QB keeper? No. I guessed outside. I thought it was going to be like a little out route or something. I was way off and I paid for it. All right, what do they do here? It's a pitch. Oh, he kind of sat me down, but we got him. 2nd and 10. What do we got here? We're coming out in a cover 6. I'm going to play the inside. Yeah, that's my zone. This is my zone. I think I got to go after the QB. Okay, 3rd and 4. The more we hit Kyler Murray, the better. I'm hoping he fumbles at least once and coughs it up to us again. I'm on Wallace if it's a run to blow it up. Otherwise, we just had nobody over there. Oh, wow. I just completely whiffed. And Trey McBride, again, like I tell myself, one guy to lock in on, cover Trey McBride. And what do? We leave him wide open. All right, back out here on offense. I would like to score quickly, give the Cardinals the ball back, and hope they make a mistake. We've got McMillan on a post, safety in the middle there, but he's close up. What's he doing? Is he playing back? He is. But we've got Leggett for a big gain and a spin. Oh, he was so close to getting through those tackles. We don't have a great run game, so you would think most of the time they wouldn't bite on it and think it's a pass. Well, I say that, and we don't really have anything here. I'm going to try to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Good job, Bryce. I like getting him involved on the ground game just as much as I do in the passing game. Okay, let's see. If this is man coverage, they'll follow. Otherwise, we're going to have an extra blocker over here motioning Leggett. Yeah, looks like it was, but they kind of got bunched up there. 2nd and 6. Chuba 6 carries for 10 yards. That is just not going to cut it right there. And can I motion McMillan over? Because he is 6'4". I would love to have that extra blocker. Rico with the block. Chuba spins off a tackle, but he gets swapped down. 3rd and 4. Feel like we have to pass it. I'm looking Chuba at this Texas. Coker actually might have his man beat there on the outside. I think he does. 1st down. Good job, Coker. That's that undrafted rookie from last year, dude. I love Coker. He's a beast. That's a pick. Oh my God, it's not a pick. Tedero McMillan. Ignore that slight voice crack that might have just happened. Literally looked like he ripped it. Okay, what is a celebration, dude? I don't even care. He like ripped it out of the DB's hands. I've got to watch that playback. Hang on. I thought for sure that was a pick. All right, here we go. The rookie showing out. I mean, no, he just made a great play on it. He just beat his man. And we're in the end zone. Let's fucking go, boys. It's maybe a spoiler here. I just played MMG, y'all. If you guys don't know who he is, Madden Mobile Gaming. He's a big Madden YouTuber, pretty much one of the biggest in the scene. And my favorite content creator of all time. I just played him in a fantasy franchise where my QB was Kyler Murray. I threw for 360 yards against him. I was dotting him up with Murray. I won't spoil how it goes. You guys will see the video up on my channel. Don't worry. That might be going up before this. I don't even know. I'm kind of just recording a bunch of videos to get ready for you guys so we can get things rolling here on the YouTube. Dang, Kyler Murray's fast, and he slides there. Smart. Probably should have been a flag, but we don't talk about it. I don't want Kyler Murray being able to run all over us. Derek Brown with another huge stuff. That's 2 tackles for loss, 2nd and 11. Chow Smith-Wade, I'm going to put on a QB spy now. I want him kind of guarding. Okay, it is a play action. Oh my God, what a hit. And he broke it up. He might have had Trey McBride if he holds that ball for another split second, but we don't talk about it. All right, kind of leaving the right side of this field open. We're going to pass commit, definitely. Oh, okay, thank goodness. Ransom almost missed that, but we got the stop. 4th and 5. They should be punting it to us, likely after the 2-minute warning. If they punted earlier, I'd be surprised, but I'm not going to complain. Okay. The more time I get with this ball, the better. And we're just going to let that go out the end zone. All right, coming out in another strong play action. Like I said, this has been working so far. There's no reason to give up on it. Hoping we can break a big run here soon with all this play action. He bit pretty hard there. Oh, that's a flag. That's coming back. Such a bummer, too. I passed the line of scrimmage just barely. That was a great playmaker by me. And Adam Thielen with a great broken tackle, too. Yep, there it is. Legal forward pass. 2nd and 14. Man. All right, you know what? I was just talking it up. Let's try to get that run play in. Move Sanders over. Will he be that much help? Probably not. But I'd like to have the extra body just because. Oh, my goodness. He actually hit a block. Chuba gets down 3rd and 5. Nice. Yeah, it doesn't like this play, but I'm ballsy, so I'm going for it. And I should not have gone for it. I don't mind our odds here. I think they're gonna pass this because they gotta play clock a little bit. Oof, I was ready. All right, I'm not surprised. They are hurrying up. I'm gonna play the outside definitely because I don't want them getting any sort of large out of bounds play. Dude, we are hitting Murray, but he is getting way too many yards on us. This is the same play. Just no one's on that route. You know what? Their receivers aren't that good. Let me try manning them up. Was this slip screen? Nice. Good play. Timeout. A field goal is not the end of the world here. We don't want to give them any points, obviously, but a field goal is not the end of the world. Little pass commit. I'm on Damani Richardson. We got 3 down linemen. That's fine. He can take that underneath. Just don't push him forward, guys. Come on. 4th and 2, and he's out of bounds. We're going to get this ball back with a little bit of time. If we can drive down and get a field goal to kind of cancel out the one they're about to get here. Yeah, okay. They did make it. So another field goal after this. That makes it a 7-point game. They'd still have to come out and score at the half. Unfortunately, with where we are on the field, we kind of have to throw because we don't have a lot of time with the clock to run. And they're going to know that, which also doesn't help us. So probably not running any play action heavy this drive. Yeah, just get rid of that. All right, can McMillan get open here? Sanders can. We'll call a timeout. We got about one more deep shot to try to get into field goal range. We have 8 seconds. We need about 30, 40 yards. McMillan and Coker. Maybe we put X on a corner. No, not an out, a corner. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Oh, he had a chance. He had a chance. If we can run, they might not expect it. We just give Chuba a little run to the left. See what he can do with it. Almost. Not really. 10 rushes, 31 yards, though. That'll help his stats a little bit. And that is going to take us to the end of the half, where Cardinals do get the ball, and we are up 14-10. I don't know if I want Morg over there necessarily, but they might actually come out and just run the ball. No, they did not. Oh, I'm just a little slow for that. 5 catches, 70 yards, dude. Trey McBride is having his way with us right now. I need to watch him. I need to get a stop here somewhere. Someone on the defense has got to make a play. It's not going to be Ransom. Trevin Wallace has 5 tackles already. Come on, what do we got? What do we got, Kyler? I read it. It was another run, but I just didn't make the play. Oh, and my screen just like, what's going on here? All right, you know what? Where's Trey McBride? I got JC Horn on Trey McBride. I got this. Wait. Oh, it's a run. Derek. Ah, they still got the first. He got an arm in there, but couldn't drag him back. Oof. Big hit there on backup tight end, maybe? I don't actually know who that guy was. Okay. I don't like where this is going. Don't like where this is going. We're going to press up here. Ransom. Make the play, kid. Oh, okay. It doesn't even matter because Trevin Wallace is going to get in there and make the play on his own. If they run it again, probably fucked. Nice. Wow. Lathan Ransom, the rookie with the big sack.
What?
That might have taken them out of field goal range. It did. We've already got the lead, so we just want this game over with, really. Dude, we have a great guard there in Damian Lewis, like a good left guard, and he is getting bullied right now. I've seen him, like, just get sunned 3 or 4 times. Oh, and they're blitzing. Tet. Oh, my goodness. Go. Wow, way to turn that upfield for some extra yards there. Jeez, we did not deserve as many as we got there. All right, a little cheat stretch run here as Coker's coming in, then he goes back out. No, he doesn't go back out. I was wrong. Chuba, break that. And a little stiff arm, 2nd and 3. Every little yard we can get with him, we'll take, because he was our best piece on offense and probably on the whole team last season. Wouldn't be doing him justice if we didn't get him involved in this season as well. I think we got Leggett. Can't get into the end zone, but we do get damn close. I don't necessarily want to, but like I said, stats are great. I want these players to develop, but to be a stat patter, no, we can't do that. We got to take our points. 21-10. Chuba's in for his 2nd touchdown of the day. At the very least, if he's not getting yards, at least he's getting points. Ooh, okay. This might be... No, this probably isn't bench. This is probably an inside zone. Or I could just be talking out of my ass. Yep. Bam! Mike Jackson with the pick there. That was what we needed. We needed to get a turnover. And we did just that. Way to go, Mike Jack. You take out those first 6 carries. He's got like 8 carries for 44 yards. That's a lot better. All right. Making those cuts. Let's go. It's crazy too because like this isn't even one of the best. I just threw a pick. Yikes. We give it right back to him. I was going to say, this isn't even one of the better teams in the game. And as I say that, they show me why they are one of the better teams in the game. I don't necessarily want to run commit, but I definitely want to play underneath. And I will come down with Trevin Wallace just in case. Oh, okay. We can pass commit. Underneath. And our zones are all sorts of flipped around right now. Oh, dude, I'm a split second from getting that pick with Wallace. Let me hop on Damani. Get a safety. Oh my goodness. Oh no, that's Ashawn Robinson with a safety. 23-10. You don't see those in every game. They're definitely not as common as you'd think, but wow, this is a really close return. Oh, and we got some daylight with it. Hold on. A big stiff arm. ETN gets it up to the 41. All right, let's make up for that pick real quick. Would like to make up for it with a touchdown. Man, Bryce looks so... I love Bryce before I say this, but He looks so small compared to everyone out there, dude. And he's like 5'10". And our receiving core specifically, he's pretty much all over 6 foot. Okay, 3rd and 2. All right, I likely gets route. Maybe Coker on the wheel. No, we're going to take Leggett. Way to hold on to that. Secure catch. Catch and contact. 1st and 10. We're moving the ball. Yes, get caught up in that block. Go, Chuba. Nice. What is that? 15, 16 carries? Actually, I like the dive play on this. Right up the middle. That's what I was going to say. Our center pushes us forward there for 8 yards. 18 carries, 85 yards. That's a respectable day in my book. And now we come out in a little pass. Dude, it is so bright on this field. Holy, I'm just realizing that now, how bright it is here. Almost tackled us by the shoelaces. All right, Chuba, can you get us in the end zone? Can you save us from having it? No, you cannot. I read that wrong, though. Let's not throw another pick, but you know what? A slip screen. A slip screen is a nice safe pass. I like that. If they're not ready for it. Who is that superstar edge rusher? Why am I blanking? Oh, our guard just went a little far out. 3rd and 4. Bryce looks like he got hit. That's no good. Good thing we're not playing with injuries on. Coker's definitely my main read. I'm actually going to put McMillan on a slant and Leggett on a post. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, that's a touchdown. Jalen Coker. They were blitzing. They had no pass coverage underneath there. And we're in, and they want us to go for 2. I'm not too sure why, but I'll go for it. Why not? Right up the middle with Chuba. I don't see why we can't gain 2 yards. Although I say that, we're probably not going to gain 2 yards now. Yeah. Should have known. Is that Campbell? No, it's not Campbell. 57. I don't know who that guy is. I'm a casual. Call me a casual. But you can't be perfect. Being perfect's no fun. You gotta have room to grow. You gotta make mistakes. Oh my goodness, another huge hit stick fumble. Dude, Greg Dortch, 2 fumbles this game. We're gonna get the ball back basically in the red zone at the 22-yard line. I hope he doesn't have this problem in real life. It's just, dude, when you're 5'7" playing against these guys, like these monsters in the NFL, if you get hit, you're gonna get rocked. You might drop the ball. Like, it's gonna happen. I mean, look at him. I love Bryce Young. He's not stopping anybody. He's not like a force to be reckoned with. Whoa, Chuba Hubbard wear and tear report. Impact none. Okay, well then why did you show me that? Looks like they're kind of leaving the middle open, honestly. I just wanted that first. We've run it twice in a row. Do they fall for another run? Or maybe bite on the play action and think it's another run, I should say. They do. And we've got Leggett wide open in the end zone. Touchdown Carolina, 36-10. And I think it's about wraps. At this point, we could put our second stringers in and we'd probably be just fine. The Cardinals got 2.5 minutes. We'll play our defense. I'm not going to go stat padding the whole time. So like if we get the ball back, you know, we'll just run the clock out, take a couple kneels. I would like this to, you know, be somewhat close, but at the same time, I'm not going to try to keep it close just to entertain you guys. Wow. Another big hit, but he spins that one off, thankfully. Good breakup there. Mike Jack again. He's got a pick, a pass breakup. He's all over, and you can see he's feeling himself there. All right, I think this is going to be a pass. Like, I'd have to imagine. Chow Smith-Wade. What an interception. Oh, my goodness. That wasn't even his man or the man in his zone. He dove out of his way to get that. And like I just said, we're going to try to run the clock out. I'm going to turn shoe clock on after this run and take a dub. GG's. 36-10. Your Carolina Panthers move to 2-0. The Cardinals move to 1-1. We walk into Arizona and secure the W with a pretty good game all around, honestly. Taking a look at the stats. Bryce was 16 for 21, 225 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Kyler Murray 15 for 22, 150 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. On the ground, Chuba was 22 for 92 with 4.1 average and 2 tutties. On the offensive side, we had our own leading Xavier Leggett, 4 for 88. Tedero McMillan, 3 for 73. Jalen Coker, 5 for 35, each with a tutty. Okay, guys, with that, we're going to go ahead and advance the week, see what we've got lined up. I believe we are playing the Atlanta Falcons next, so that should be a good game. That is a division rival, so we want to make sure we win that as much as possible. that'll be in next week's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed as always. Be sure to drop a like. Comment if you want these episodes to be 2 games instead of 1. And I can definitely try to do that for y'all. And if you have any other suggestions, anything I should do with the team, anybody I should trade for, feel free to leave those behind as well. I hope y'all enjoyed as always. Stay handsome, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!